Welcome to another Friday night. This is On Fire Family, and this is Happy Hour. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yo ho ho, in a bottle of rum, hoist the mainsail, here I come. Ain't no room on board for the insincy. You're my witness, I'm your mutiny.
Well, you guys always ask what we're drinking. Tonight I have an Incarnation IPA from Four Hands Brewing, which is in St. Louis, which is just up the Mississippi River from where we are, which is Alton, Illinois. And we are drinking...
And my drink might look poisonous, but it's just cold. It's one of those fancy cups, but it's just iced tea. I like to drink iced tea in the amazing sunshine.
So, to catch you up, we were on Anchor last time. We put out a video, and we have had the exact opposite experience this week.
Yeah.
So, two amazing marinas that we have had the opportunity to stay at. So tonight we are in Alton, Illinois at the Alton Marina here. Absolutely fabulous facility, really nice folks.
Yeah.
We've had a great stay here. We leave here tomorrow, so this is our last night here. But we've been...
Yeah, we spent 4 nights here, and then we also spent 4 nights in Grafton before this. And both facilities, pools and hot tubs and stores, and Grafton had more of a it's called the Key West of the Midwest, so it had more of a restaurant bar kind of a
party vibe,
yeah,
especially
party
on the
vibe.
weekends. We arrived on a Saturday night,
Yeah.
and there was like 4 different bands playing at different
Yeah.
venues. A lot of folks came out from St. Louis, a lot of classic cars
some from
and
Alton, too, 'cause
motorcycles, and
Yeah.
like it was just a real
Yeah, there was a rally.
lively party atmosphere there, which we enjoyed. We saw some live music and
Yeah.
had a great time.
On Tuesdays, multiple places in town have Taco Tuesdays, soft or fried tacos for $1.50.
$1.50 tacos, $3 margaritas.
Yes, frosé, that was my drink of choice.
Had my share of those margaritas. It was a delightful time. We had a great time, as did a lot of loopers that we
Yeah.
met up with there, because we're all starting to kind of bunch up as we enter the rivers here. And so I think there were probably 20 loop boats there, 20 loop boats here in Alton. So we're definitely forming that community with the folks that we're kind of traveling around with.
Yep. In fact, our neighbors we met up in Mackinac Island, and this is probably the 4th or 5th time we've seen them. So fantastic.
Yeah. We did take the chairlift up to the top of the hill there in Grafton. That's
Grafton
kind of a
Sky
big thing.
Tour.
And there's a winery up there at the top of the hill. So there was more live music up there too. So we turned the kids loose to play some cornhole, and we had a drink out there and listened to some music, and just enjoyed the view from up there. You see a view of the Illinois River and the Mississippi River that are right there in Grafton. We did some boat jobs. I got generator oil changed.
Yeah, and they have a disposal for that, so that's the place to get your oil changes.
It just helps with a lot of that logistics. And then we kind of crossed where we started. So we started our loop in St. Charles, Missouri, Port Charles Harbor Marina. And so she was homeschooling the kids, so I hopped in the dinghy with the dog and took a trip over there to see some friends that were still at the marina there. So shout out to Doug. He's been following us. He was there the first 2 weeks that we were there, and kind of helped get us oriented, and just a very encouraging soul. And so we thank you, Doug. So I got to go over and say hi to Doug, and just say that we're on our way, and hopefully he's following our adventure here on YouTube.
So now we're all on new water.
Right.
Yeah. So Grafton, party town. Alton's a bigger town, and it's more industrial. It's quite a walk to the shops. It's not like where it's right where there's cute little shops like in Michigan. There are some antique shops, but there's some good restaurants. We went to the brewery, and next to the brewery is a cool meat market.
Yeah,
Hanson's.
So we got the freezer stocked with all kinds of different meats and kebabs and
Hanson's and old
sausages
bakery brewery. And on Tuesdays must be the cool food night around here. They have pizza, and we had chicken pot pie pizza, which was amazing, and our daughter loved it. And yeah. But what was the big deal in Alton?
So the claim to fame here in Alton, Illinois, is Fast Eddie's. It is a concert venue, pub, and it doesn't look like anything from the outside. And when we rented a car this week, and when the guy said, you got to go to Fast Eddie's, he said, it doesn't look like much from the outside, but just get in there. So I said, hey, we're taking a date night. Let's go over there. And she's like, this doesn't look like much. I said, that's what the guy said. You got to go inside. And it was awesome. So we saw some live music in there, had some beers. It was cool.
There was indoors, there was outdoors.
Many bars. There's
bar,
four different bars within the bar, and it was cool. It was cool to be open air outside, but also a little bit sheltered.
They serve food, so it looks like it would be welcoming for kids, but that's just their rule, 21 and over. Yeah. But that's not the reason we rented the car.
Right. So we needed a car because we asked the kids in St. Louis, what was your highlight? What did you want to do in St. Louis? We're coming back through, and our son is in love with Pappy's Smokehouse barbecue. Good. He had his very first pork rib there, and he wanted to go back. And so we rented a car just for that purpose. So from Alton over to St. Louis to Pappy's was about a half an hour, and
we all overate.
We gorged ourselves.
Worth it. It's so amazing.
Yeah, and so Pappy's Smokehouse, if you're into ribs, amazing. And actually, we made it there just in time because as we were leaving, as the door closed, they had put out the sold out sign just after we were there.
Before dinner.
That would have been
middle of the week.
The saddest thing ever if we drive all the way over there and they were out. So we just made it. It was awesome. Definitely something to hit.
Yeah. And then when we arrived, viewer Michael came by to say hey.
Yeah, shout out to Michael. He's got a boat just down here. He's been watching our videos. He's on a Jefferson here. He caught our lines. He came by with a note card that he wrote up of all the different things to do here in Alton. Yeah. So very generous, very awesome.
Love our viewers.
So yeah. And then we've been just enjoying our dinghy too. So we've been taking this high field. It's kind of new to us. So like I said, I took it over to St. Charles. I've been going on evening, just sunset cruises up and down around here.
With Bella.
I take the dog out and we just go and we have a good time.
We just had a date on it.
Yeah, but it's fun to just cruise around the marina too sometimes and just look at boats and hang out.
Since we have a swim platform that it's just a push button to put it down, I think we have the easiest way to get our dinghy in the water, and we seem to be the people that use our dinghy the most, for sure. We don't have to fold it down or take it from the top and swing it out, put it down, and super convenient.
Yeah, and it's an awesome dinghy. We put on some tunes, and we take a couple beverages, and we just cruise in the evening. So that's probably what we're going to do. Or go hit the pool. Just for one more night here at the pool.
It's a long, shallow pool, but the kids have been doing laps for PE. So I used to be on swim team, and so I turned it into homeschool, but they have fun too.
So tomorrow we're on the move, on down the Mississippi River. We've transited our section of the Illinois River, and now we are on to the Mississippi. So bigger toes, bigger locks.
Bigger toes.
And so, but we're heading that way with the next big destination in mind of the AGLCA Fall Rendezvous in Paris Landing. So thank you for coming along for that ride. We appreciate you joining us. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be notified each week of when these happy hours come out. We're having a great time out here on the Great Loop. Thank you so much for joining us. Cheers.
Cheers.